What's up guys, Lewis here from Indie back with another What Is video, and today we are checking out Etherborn by Altered Matter. It's being developed by Altered Matter and it's being self-published by Altered Matter as well. I don't know tons about this game. Here's what I do know. It's an isometric puzzle game that looks to kind of bend our idea of gravity, perception in a what looks like a very pretty 3D world. The narrative does sound a little bit pretentious going into it, if I'm being completely honest. You play as a being who has a voice guiding through the world, and you must try and find your home, like in inverted commas. What exactly they mean by that, I don't know. I get the impression that we're not going to find out much playing this game, but I do like the look of some of the puzzles in the game. I like the look of the design of the game. So, yeah, we're going to jump into it. If you don't know what these What Is videos are, quite simply, they're just a 20-30 minute gameplay video where we look at the opening 20-30 minutes of the game. We don't edit any loading screens out. We don't edit anything out of it. This is the game in its raw form in the opening 20 minutes. And it's a good chance for you guys to kind of stop by and see if the game's for you. If you're thinking, do I buy this game, don't I buy this game? I don't want to watch a review for it. I want to make my own mind up. This should give you an idea of if you're going to enjoy the game or not. I will quickly plug, though, we are going to be reviewing this game. The review will go live when the game launches on the 18th of July, and we'll also be talking about it as a whole team on the Indie podcast coming out next week. So anyway, enough of the whole mumbo jumbo spiely wheelie stuff. Let's jump into to Etherborn. Bang. What you got for us, game? Sorry, that click probably really hurt people's oh.
Can you?
Yep, I can hear you.
Doubt. Destroy.
I don't know, I'm reading it.
Contemplate.
There's a voice for that.
Fall silent. Build.
Okay.
Listen, at last, to what has always existed and was never there, and seek until your last breath the impossible pathway. Look for me. I'll show you how. I'll show you why. Follow my voice.
Okay. That kind of that opening narrative section completely sums up all my thoughts I had about the game. That I hope this isn't like a mumbo-jumbo-y narrative game where it's just like, yeah, like it's fine. It's fine. I don't mean to be demeaning or horrible against the game straight away. Like, I mean, look visually. Visually, it looks very pretty. Like, it's a very pretty game. My God, you walk slowly. Okay, there is a sprint button. Oh, that was close. I was about to say Dan is going to be throwing his toys out the pram. So yeah, okay. So you walk slowly, but you can run, you jump. Like I said, the narrative. I'm not playing this game, or I wasn't excited to play this game by the narrative. I know that sounds really harsh, but I like solid narrative in games. This seems like that very much wishy-washy so far. I mean, maybe it will change. Maybe it will change. I've played what, 30 seconds of the game, but the opening cutscene didn't do anything to discredit my concerns. But I mean, visually it looks very nice. I like games that. I know this low poly art style is kind of done into the ground now, but I like games that understand their limitations. Do we go over here? Understand their limitations and play to them, like almost as strengths. Like they go, oh yeah, like we can't make hyper realistic 3D graphics, like ultra realistic graphics, like. And they make these cool, like very pretty looking. Like the lighting on these assets is very nice, and it's very simplistic, but it works so far in this. And I'm sure as the game goes on, it will work in this game. But enough of the whole visual spiel over. It looks very nice. I'm just saying, instantly, the screenshots I saw of the game that made me want to review the game have credited themselves by how nice the game looks. I hope the puzzles get more complex than that, because that was pretty damn simple. Alright, moving on. We've already completed the game. That's it. Game over. Is this it?
What has never been That which aches your entrails is now tearing the earth, cracking the pavement, and spreading its roots like shadows over everything there is, but nobody wants to acknowledge. Not unlike the harsh woods, it rips apart the eyes of those who dare to look at it, and shows more paths than you could ever walk. This is its definition, an unfathomable threat, and nevertheless, a freedom of will brought to you, who struggle to be
Okay.
art.
Okay, yep. Again. Didn't make much sense, but I mean, people are probably watching this going like, what are you on about, mate? That made perfect sense. In my head, that didn't make any sense. So, I'm going to go with that. Trust myself and always myself. How selfish does that sound? I just noticed you probably can't hear me, so I'm going to turn the audio down a little bit because it's super loud. And the idea of this video is you kind of want to hear my impressions. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to see the game in action. Okay. I mean, even with this run button, this feels super slow. Come on. Maybe I'm just impatient. Maybe I'm in an impatient mood. But I'm just saying, it does feel quite slow at the moment. Can we jump off the edge here?
Everything you see, all the angst you feel has always been there. It's been, along with you and all of us, hidden from our senses as an incomprehensible event, nonetheless bound into our skin.
I wish I had an idea of what the hell this voice was going on about. Hopefully it gets answered for us. We look like we just splat on the side of it then. Just hanging on the side of this this orb ball thing. Alright. Cool. More puzzles. Well, it doesn't look like a puzzle. This looks like we literally... I mean, is there much point in this? We're picking this up and we're literally putting it here. Why don't you just put it on the thing for us? This is a little bit silly. You've really shown us that that's a mechanic. So, I don't know. Maybe they're stressing. They're reminding us that these orbs are used to unlock pathways. Oh, sorry guys, I'm yawning because I had a late night last night. You know, rebel that I am, staying up too late playing video games. I'm sure we can all relate. But anyway, back to Etherborn. So yeah, let's actually give some information on the game. So as I said, it is developed by Altered Matter. It is releasing on the 18th of July. It's coming to all consoles. It's coming to PS4. It's coming to Xbox One. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's making its way to PC as well. I haven't got a final price for you. I'm going to guess it's either going to be sat in the £11 camp, like £11, £11.49, or be in the £15.99 camp. One thing I was surprised about when I installed the game on PlayStation was the size of the game. Okay, this is quite cool to kind of change perspective. Well, where would you go now? If I drop off this, I'm going to die, aren't I? Because let's find out. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I was surprised about was a lot of these games you get sent, they're kind of around a gig, if that. This was 2.5 gig, so it's quite a sizable game for what I didn't expect to be a very long game. So it'll be interesting to see where that size is. So can we pick this one back up? Yeah, we can. Okay, we don't need a bridge now, so there we go. So, okay, so that kind of teases us with these perspective-changing environmental puzzles, which, I mean, if they're building them, that could be quite cool. But yeah, so it's coming to all consoles, PC, 18th of July. Our review will go live around about the same time as that. Yeah, but that's the main thing. I mean, like I said, I'm interested to see how long the game is. After seeing it's 2.5 gig. Like, perfect example being, I'm playing Streets of Rogue at the moment as well. Streets of Rogue was like 400 megabytes. And I've got like 4 or 5 hours on that game already. And still got quite a lot to do in it. So yeah, it was just a surprise. It was just me speaking aloud about stuff, you know. Okay, so drop off this now. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna get this orb. Can we jump that? Yeah, we can. Okay, wait a minute. I can't get onto you now, can I? No. Okay, so how do I get back onto you? Can't do it. Okay, so you need a curved surface to be able to get back onto areas. So we can't. No. Okay. What's down here? I mean, that's a little bit too high for us at the moment. We'll come back and get that one in a minute, once we know how. So here's a curved surface. Okay, so we can go over this now. We can go up here. Whoa, jeez, I thought I was going to drop then. I mean, we can jump that, right? Can't we? We can jump that, surely. Oh, I missed a fecking orb. Look, over there. What a douchebag. There we go, over here. Yeah, so, okay, this is the first time, obviously, the game's pretty just started, but the whole kind of the changing of the perspective, and the way the environment changes, and the way, like, just going over these curved kind of shifts the camera. Oh, I walked off the edge. I'm trying to do two things at once, and I'm sucking at it. Yeah, okay, I can now see how the... Like I said, I wanted to play this as a puzzle game, and I can already see how... What? I can already see how interesting and potentially tricky some of these puzzles can get. Okay, so we want to stay in the middle here. We want to stay in the middle. Oh, God. Okay, so we jump this again. Pop you in there. Okay, so we've got two in here. Okay, so we can go back and do the same with you, can't we? We can grab you. Yeah. And jump across here. Bang! And then pick you up now. And come around here. And... Pop one. Pop two. What does this do? Okay, so now let's just get across to this. Ah, there's the orb. Oh, we can reach this orb now. Cool. Coolio! Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Oh, Jesus, need to fall off the edge. Where the camera keeps constantly shifting, it is a little bit like jarring, I suppose, at times. Okay, so we now go back down here, right? Alright, what's down here? What is down here? Okay, how do we get over there? Because this just... We die, yeah? Yeah, we die. Okay. This is... Alright, so we need to go down here. But... So we need to get onto that side of the column. But how the hell do we do that when there's no curve? Am I missing... Oh, so that zooms out. That's a new button I found. Circles interact. Squares to sprint. Okay, so we need to get on that side of this column. How do we do that? Oh my God, we can't. We literally can't. What? Okay, I'm very confused right now. People are probably screaming at TV like, are you an idiot, mate? This is what you do. Can't go this way, can we? It's going to kill us. Yeah. Okay, that's... Okay, so we've exhausted... Oh, wait a minute. Can I just drop off this? Is this going to be a stupid thing to do? Yeah, that's stupid. I tried, alright guys, I tried. Okay, so does this take us anywhere? The camera's kind of annoying. You can't spin the camera, so you're kind of limited on what the game wants you to see, which I suppose is probably the idea of it. What's down here again? Does this offer any way of getting onto a platform that we need to get onto? I mean, we know what we need to do. I mean, it's the story of any puzzle game, isn't it? We know what we need to do, we just can't do it. I mean, these orb things here are useless because they just get the little platform thing going. Come around under here. This is useless. This is useless. What happens if we take these out? Okay, is that going to help us at all? Is that going to allow us to do anything at all? I don't think so, is it? No, we can't get any further down now, so it has to be back on the... Wow, okay. There's me going, yeah, these puzzles are pretty simple, and I'm now completely stuck. Like, genuinely, hands down, stuck. Alright. Oh, nearly fell off the edge there. Oh, wait a minute. I've got it. We come here and we drop down. Ah, too easy. Eh? And this game's supposed to be challenging. Okay. I take back what I said about it being simple. That's very clever. Like the puzzles are very simple and the answers are obviously going to be very clear. Finding them isn't easy, which I think is great puzzle game design. Like any time a puzzle game does that, I think it's amazing. Okay, so I mean, so far I'm going to be honest. This is environmental puzzles like at their finest. Like, okay, greenhouse, the meaning of life. Everything we plant must start with. I'm being a dick now. Sorry, I'm being a douche and trying to feel pretentious and clever. Okay, we need one more. Where do we get that one more from? Ah, you little git. How do we crouch? Is there a crouch button? I don't think there is a crouch button. There must be a crouch button. Nope, no crouch button. So how? Okay, we found it. How do we get to it? That is the question, people. That is the £1,000,000 question. Ah, you absolute get. Very clever. That's cool. Again, that's really cool. So it's okay. The more I'm actually getting to learn these puzzles, the more I'm like, okay, there's a lot of thought going on in these puzzles. I'm feeling like a bit of a douche now for being harsh at the beginning. Because it's like a Salvador Dali painting, isn't it? It's just like, what is going on here? What am I supposed to be doing here? I can't get up right back, can I? No. So we drop down here. That's an obvious move we take. What's over here? Come on, give us an orb. Nope, no orbs there. Right, look for curves. We need curves to get to new places. It's all about the curves. Okay, that's going to drop us down onto that. Okay, and that's going to bring us back here to drop us down back where we were. Oh no, wait, I'm being an idiot. We want to go here to drop onto this. There we go. Oh my god. No, okay, so we now need to drop. Oh god, we need to come here. Do we? No. I'm confused now. Do we drop down here? Okay. So we need to get to... We need to get onto this over here, don't we? But we need to get onto that thing behind us to get onto that. How do we do that? Oh my god. My mind is like frazzled right now. Completely frazzled. That's going to kill us. Yeah. Oh, no, we can get on. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Must be the other side, I reckon. We can get onto this here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, what's this? It's the sun. Is that it? Is that the game? That was the thing at the beginning. We finished it. Could you imagine?
A long time ago, when humankind wasn't even the spark of what it was to become, the universe ruthlessly took the human being by the neck, dragged them to an abyss, and cast them down, without any warning, amidst fire, stone, and water. Their naked and convalescent bodies shook among sharp rocks, only sheltered by cold and mist. The sky arose magnificently above them, and with every abrupt thunder they became more aware of their fragile physique. Every gust of wind warned them that their bones could be reduced to ashes, if the sky decided so. Then, horrified by everything and by the nothingness, humans gazed upon what they'd be, what they weren't, and what they could never become.
It's a bit depressing, isn't it? Here's a story about what you will never become. Here's a story about what you will never be. Alright. Harsh. So we unlocked the next part of the tree, I guess. There we go, yeah. Okay, so that's how the game works. We're making our way up the tree of life, aren't we? That's what we're doing. I think that's a pretty fitting place to kind of knock this video on the head. Yeah, let's give it a pause. So yeah, so that's what is Etherborn, guys. So kind of just to wrap up for me, the game. Okay, so narratively, I'm not interested in the game whatsoever. I know that sounds really harsh, but these videos are about us being completely honest. I just find it a bit mumbo jumbo-y, a bit wish-washy. Just like, yeah, it's there, fine. I will say though, the level, like the puzzle level, the level design on the puzzles is brilliant. I want to keep playing the game because of that. I want to see where they go with it, and I know if that's the first set of puzzles, and I was stuck on that, I know I'm going to be scratching my brain seriously to work out the puzzles. I'm playing this on PS4. I kind of wish, I mean, when we review games, we take any keys we can be given, but I kind of wish I was playing this on Switch. This kind of seems like a perfect Switch game. I can pick up. I can maybe even have my own music playing, turn the volume down, and just play the puzzles. Like the level design in this is seriously cool, and I really like the puzzles. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go with that kind of twist on perspective, and where they go with you kind of trying to work out the environmental puzzles of the levels. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you like the video, then give it a little like because it makes me smile, or makes us smile. And if you want to keep up to date with more indie game content, including news, reviews, previews, and of course a weekly indie game podcast, make sure you subscribe to Indie And if you really like what we do, guys, if you want to support Indie that little bit more, if you want to help us kind of improve our set, improve our audio quality, improve all that kind of stuff, then head over to patreon.com/Indie $1 a month. It goes a really long way with us, trust me, guys. It shows, like, we love any support you give us, but $1 a month is amazing. Or there are higher tiers available. If you want to check it out, link is in the description for our Patreon. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you're interested in this game, what you think to the game in terms of the what we've just seen of it. And yeah, keep posted for a review, and I'll be talking about it on the Indie podcast next week. But until next time, guys, have a great day, morning, evening, whatever it is where you guys are. Thank you very much, and goodbye.